Round about now, the New Hampshire primary becomes a very big deal. But what actually is it anyway? The US Constitution spells out who's eligible to serve as president. For example, you have to be a natural-born citizen and at least 35 years old. But everything up to that general election, there are no rules, and it's sort of based on American political tradition. You have to have at least 50% of the delegates plus one to be the nominee of the party. How a candidate accumulates those delegates is through a process of primaries and caucuses that run through all 50 states and even a number of territories. Kicking off this process in 2016 are 4 states in particular: Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina, and Nevada. Early wins in Iowa and New Hampshire build a momentum for a particular candidate campaign. These 2 states are an early indicator as to who might be successful at being the nominee. So what happens in these states really does matter. But the process and how Iowa and New Hampshire vote are dramatically different. Dramatically different. In Iowa, they have caucuses. And caucuses require people to meet in a school gymnasium or someone's actual living room at a certain place at a certain time to have a meeting. If you cannot show up at that particular day and time, sorry, you're not participating in this process. Now in New Hampshire, the primary is a lot more what we expect on voting day. And if you can't make it that particular day, you can vote by absentee. The one thing to watch in the New Hampshire primary are independent voters. Now on primary day, an independent can wake up and decide they're going to vote in either party depending on what's going on. And this matters. These independent voters are one key reason why the last 8 days between Iowa and New Hampshire have historically been so unpredictable. Some people call it the most magical 8 days in American politics. And look, the people who run for president, or senators, or governors, people believe that that process, that interaction between a regular voter and some highfalutin politician is exactly what is good about the Iowa-New Hampshire process. I'm James Pendle for the Boston Globe.